Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now, I kept seeing the, I'm a big fan of Earth Machines, obviously, and I kept seeing like this, the pure Machina deck with like just a little bit of Infinitrax topping and stuff, and I was like, bro, how does this deck work? Like, whatever. So I did a little research on it after testing with it and stuff, and I want to shout out Henry or Draco Backpack or whatever his name is. Those dudes he knows what's up with the deck. I'm also going to show you a combo in here. Obviously, my list is different from his, but I thought this deck was very cool. Really liked how it worked. It kind of takes away from the brickiness of the pure Infinitrack with the Earth Machine stuff and Machinas, obviously, but this is obviously more Machina heavy than. And I have a combo video at the end of this that I'm going to show you, but without further ado, guys, nice fucking clean 40 card list. Fucking Machina Earth Machine, something like that.
Best deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact that you only have to play one dozer just makes the deck a whole lot better. Alright. Let's get right on into it. So I'm not going to go over these cards because some of these cards are super fucking old. So, obviously 3 gear frame. This card's absolutely insane. 1 card starter. Not as insane as like a Metal Cruncher, but with the other cards in the deck, it's just very good. So. And I'm actually playing 2 Machina Unclasped Bar. This is kind of like the Ancient Gearbox of the deck, but it's also, if you draw it, you can't do the full combo that you want. It's just whenever it's added from deck to hand, you special summon it. Whenever it's summoned, it just dumps a Machina from deck to graveyard. The card's very good. Dark Machine, though. I played 2 just to ensure that there was still 1 in the deck, because that's how good the card is. And then I'm actually playing 2 Fortress in this list. I think Fortress is just like one of the better cards to still be played, like from the old school Earth Machines. The card's very insane. So, and then to go with that is the Citadel. Obviously, people know how good Citadel is. And then the oh boy, dude. I also realized that this was the reason the Rune Force FTK or whatever that deck was the reason the Monster Gate went to 1. So that was kind of cool. But this card's very good too. So, and then for the level 10 Earth Machines, we are playing the 1 Night Express Knight. I actually was a huge fan of this card for a long time. I just didn't test it because I was just playing like the Metal Cruncher list. And then when I saw like what the deck can do, I was like, yeah, we're definitely putting this in here. I always had this set aside though. The card's very good. And then the 1 bullet, 2 heavy freight train Duracranes. Duracranes like just. That card's just see you later. And then for the Infinitrax, just 3 Harvester, the 1 Trencher, the 1 Tunneler, and just the 1 Dozer. That's what I really like about this list is you only have to play 1 Dozer. Because there's been so many times, like not so many times, but in the past you've bricked on like I bricked on I think 2 Dozers, and just no way to summon them at all. But this list just completely takes that out of any of that. So then the last monster is obviously the Ancient Gearbox, bro. Don't like the box, dude. What's in the box? And then obviously, like I said, it's a 40 card list. I'm playing Upstart. Upstart. Called by the Grave. These are the only 2 1-ofs. And then the Revolving Switchyard.
Best card.
Yeah, dude. Revolving Switchyard as I flip all my cards everywhere. So this card's actually just really insane in the deck, like more than normal, because it tutors out Machina Gear Frame out of the deck as a level 10 because it's an 1800 attack Earth Machine level 4. So like playing more of those instead of just playing like the Pegasus, Express Pegasus, and the Anchor Drill. You're playing all of that too now. You're playing more of those because Metal Gear Frame is basically that. This card's just absolutely insert. I wasn't a huge fan of 3. I cut the 3rd for the Upstart. And then the 1 card combo that I'll show you at the end is just redeployment. This card is just see you later. And then Hoodbye. Yeah, dude, Hood Morning. And then 3 of the heavy forwards. I'm actually playing 3. I think this card's just absolutely ridiculous. I think always opening this card's very good. If you cannot get to Gear Frame, that's the next card you want to see, other than like Harvester. It's a Harvester. And then I'm playing 3 of the fucking Urgent Schedule. That card's full combo. I don't really have much to say about this card. You guys know how much I've uploaded so many Earth Machine lists on this channel before, but I always was a huge fan of that. And then for the traps, I'm playing a different trap ratio. So I'm playing 1 Overdrive, 3 Strike, and 3 of the Skill Drain. Obviously, Skill Drain in this deck is just absurd. I went with strike instead of like the goes and rivalry, that kind of thing, because like you would normally side into those cards going first or whatever, even sometimes going second, because they're actually a board wipe too, depending on how you play it. It's just very good. I thought strike was just the better universal card anyway. So, and then for the extra deck, the one Gear Gigan X, bro. Shout out my boy Dylan Jordan for the Italian one, bro. Still have that when he gave me that at the regional. And then one Rivastorma. It's a Rivastorma. Interblathner. The Slicer. And then for the 10s, just the Dora, the Gustav, the Juggernaut Liba. These are all just very, very insane cards. And the combo I'm going to show you at the end of this is just, it's very good. Zeus. And then for the links, obviously three Goliath. The Ballista. I still just love Ballista, dude. The card's just nuts. Anger Knuckle, still also one of my favorites. And then in this list too, we're playing two different. I always played Genius. I think in my last couple lists, I really like this card. And then sometimes there's a combo where you go with Platinum Gadget when you're playing. So that's just kind of why it's in there. So that's 15. Let me show you this hot combo real quick. All right, you down here, babe? Mm-hmm. 2-card combo. It's actually 1 card and 1 card and this card. So I'm just going to show you this combo with redeployment. Is there anything else I need out of here? No. Okay. All right. So down here, babe. Mm-hmm. Cool. We're just going to redeployment. Discard anything. Doesn't matter. And then you will add 2 Machina monsters. You will add the Unclasp Bar, and the Gear Frame. Unclasp Bar, whenever it's added from deck to hand except by drawing, it special summons itself. So it'll special summon it, it'll activate its effect. Whenever it's normal special, to send a Machina from deck to graveyard. So you're just going to send Citadel, okay? Then you're going to normal summon the Gear Frame. You're going to Gear Frame effect to add the Fortress. The only reason I'm playing 2 Fortress again is just because I like to have access to the card. Because sometimes if this gets stopped in some way, it's kind of a problem. So I like to hard draw it. And then here you just go into the Gear X. Attach Gear X to add the, where's my boy, Harvester. Okay. Then you'll discard both of these to summon Fortress. Okay. Then you'll link off the X and the Fortress into the Ballista. Ballista's effect will activate and add the box. So box, what's in the box? And the box will add the Trencher. And then you discard both of these to summon back the Fortress. Okay. Now you're here. So you go down to graveyard and you banish the Trencher. To special the Harvester. The Harvester's effect will activate to add you the 1 dozer that you play, so you don't have to play a shitload of bricks or anything. That's why I really like this list. And then you can use Trencher's effect. They combine levels to become level 9. This is also in Henry's combo too. I just thought this was really worth noting. I really liked it. You make the Interblathner, which we've shown combos with this in the past, but here it's just a little bit more insane. So you detach 1, rip a card from their hand, which is very good. And then you'll send this for Zadoza, and then Dozer's effect will summon the Trencher, or the Tunneler. Is it Tunneler? And then here we'll make the Rivastorma. Rivastorma detach, and you will search. This is one thing too that I kind of learned in the combo is you don't have to get the bullet train every time. A lot of the time you want to get the Duracrane just to ensure that you end on Dora. And then you link this off for the Goliath, and then you'll send the Goliath special this back. Link this off again for another Goliath. Okay, and then these two make the Anger Knuckle, and then you'll go down to graveyard, and you will banish Old Boy and shuffle back Goliath, Ballista, Gear X, and I actually like to put back in box so I can reuse Ballista. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we can leave the box out because it's from graveyard too, so it's fine. Put back in the those are actually it doesn't really matter what you put back in, honestly. You just put back the Gear Frame, then that's fine. So that goes back to deck. These go back to extra, and then you draw 2 fresh cards. So you'll be here. And also, since you still have the Duracrane, if you didn't draw a monster for some reason, you can send away Knuckle to summon back the Citadel, which will summon the Heavy Freight Train Duracrane. And then you will still end on the Dora, which is very good. So, obviously with the Duracrane, it becomes a Dryden affected. So, this deck's very good. Obviously, you still have 5 cards in hand. You didn't have to send this unless you drew a monster. Obviously, you'd probably draw a monster in those 5 cards, which was just very good. But I definitely want to give a shout out to Draco Backpack, Henry or whatever. I really liked his list and take on the deck. I thought it was very good. So this is kind of why I built mine like this. I just was kind of thrown off by like how good Gear Frame is as a card now in 2022. Like, you know, the card's been around for fucking ages, dude. Like, I just really like the Earth Machine stuff. So, but yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you drop decks you want to see down in the comments, and ask me anything questions. I'll be doing that video too. But without further ado, thanks for watching. Cheers.